will get out to the early lead on that inside line. Contact as a couple of cars head off. That's Mike Petersilly, the one that ends up off the track. And yep.
Yellow. We got one off the top, turn 2.
And Jason Schoenberger ends up in the wall out by turn 3 at the pit entrance. I'm not so sure Jason wasn't the one that got involved with Mike Petersilly over here in turn number 1 and 2.
Fans voted him in.
Marty Clark in that 8-ball, bring him around to the green flag. We'll try to do it again. Clark got a good start on the initial drop of the green flag. Does so again on the inside. Heim go a good push to the outside. Going to hold that second position and give a run down the backstretch. Stay to the outside, side by side for the lead. That inside line starting to work in a little bit more. And here's Clark for the lead at the flag stand. He'll be your first lap leader. Clark, then Chris Heim, and then Dylan Sherfick in the 66D gets around Calhoun for the 3rd spot. Chris Heim to the inside of Clark. Now Dylan Sherfick to the inside of Marty as well, looking for the 2nd spot. It is now Heim, Sherfick, Clark, your top 3. Rollletter is on the move. He is up to 4th as he goes to the outside of Calhoun. Sherfick goes low. Heim up high. Heim continues to lead, but not by much. Rollletter gets around Calhoun. He's up to the 4th spot. Gets a good run on Clark coming out of the turn number 2. Sherfick there, Heim high. Sherfick slides a little bit. Leader still continues to be Chris Heim. That margin dwindling though. Sherfick dives low, tries to take the lead away, and he'll do so. Dylan Sherfick in the 66D out of Waukegan, your new leader. Sherfick, Chris Heim 1-2. Now Rollletter, good run on Clark. He'll go to the outside, and a new 3rd place car. Kyle Rollletter to the outside. Cody Gerhardt, Corey LeGrune working on each side of Brian Calhoun, looking for that top 5 position. Gerhardt to 5th. Marty Clark fights back to the inside. He'll take 4th away, or excuse me, take 3rd place away from Rollletter. Now Rollletter back to 3rd on the outside. Clark back to 4th. Gerhardt's to 5th. Your leader, Dylan Sherfick in the 66D. Rollletter this time pulls away from Clark. Puts some distance on the 4th place car. Gerhardt is to 5th. And then Calhoun back to 6th. Corey LeGrune to 7th. David Murray's to 8th. Flags in hand for halfway, and now Matt Hinkie in the 10 is slow down on the inside of the track. Can he get it steered in off the bottom of the track? It looks like the car's going to come to a halt on the bottom of the track halfway through. Dylan Sherfick, the 66D, right in the middle of the track, going to bring him around for the green flag. Sherfick a good start. Rollletter gets around Heim. Kyle Rollletter and Dylan Sherfick. Couple of Waukegan drivers out of the front of the pack. Now Gerhardt to the inside of Heim. 1, 2, 3, 3 young drivers in the IMCA modified division, and it's Dylan Sherfick with the lead. Sherfick hugging that low line. Kyle Rollletter rim riding on the outside, and Gerhardt's kind of floating in between. Chris Hine, Marty Clark doing battle for the 4th spot. It's a gang of cars 6 deep for the 4th and 5th spots. Rollletter, good run out of 2. Makes up ground on Dylan Scherfig, who continues to run that inside line. Now Rollletter dumps it down underneath. He's going to try to take that same line Scherfig does, see if he can't make it stick and make up some ground. 1 and 2 is where they run different. Dylan Scherfig low, Kyle Rollletter high, Gerhart high, he's 3rd. Troy Plummer in the 11 is up to the 4th spot. David Murray to 5th in the 97M. Well, Marty Clark is stuck right in the middle of the track, and cars are going around him on both the left and right side. That middle groove is not where you want to be. You got to hit that inside or that very low side or that very high side. Dylan Scherfig continues to show the way with 5 to go. Does Kyle Rollletter have anything for the 66D of Dylan Scherfig? The 2 have checked out from Gerhart, who's in 3rd. Plummer and Murray doing battle in the 11 and the 97M for 4th and 5th. Dylan Scherfig starting to step in.
Guys, turn 2, we're yellow, we're yellow. Turn 2, right in the middle. We're yellow, we're yellow.
Come out. Richter involved. To the inside. Murray outside, Plummer inside on this restart. Behind, Dylan Scherfig. 16 laps complete as Dylan Scherfig mashes the throttle, comes out of 3, gets a good restart. Scherfig with a whole lot of talent behind him. Murray goes high, he's going to lose 4 spots. Recovers and makes up 2 of those on the outside. Gerhart drops back to 3rd. Rollletter 2nd. Your leader is still Dylan Scherfig. 16Z, Jeremy Zorn to the infield. Night's done for him. Rollletter, good run out of 2, but Dylan Scherfig on that inside line has something working for himself. Now Plummer in the 11 looks inside Gerhart, trying to take away the 3rd spot. Dylan Scherfig, still your leader, but the margin shrinks out of 3 and 4. Rollletter, another good run. He'll make up some ground on Dylan Scherfig. It's a 1.5 advantage for Scherfig into 3 and 4. Car slow. Marty Clark is slow on turn number 2. White flag is out for your leader. Clark will get it back at least to the pits. Here we go. Scherfig to the inside. Rollletter high side. Battle for 2nd. Bellick is up, trying to challenge for the 3rd spot. Final time in 3 and 4. 2 Joaquini drivers at the front of the pack, and Dylan Scherfig is going to bring it around for the win.
Checkered in yellow, guys. Checkered in yellow. 66-0-3.
Top 5 is going to look like this. 11 choice.
Bam, to the scales. 66 can go after you way back to the front stretch.
3B Eddie Bellick, 2nd to 0. Kyle Rollletter, and your winner